Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've put out anything. Figured I'd give another spicy challenge a go. It's not really a challenge so much in the traditional sense, where somebody puts out a challenge with the spiciest thing, please eat it. But I figured I'd still give it a go. Actually, I saw this on a video that featured, I don't know if you guys know them. It is a channel called Slow Mo Guys, a guy named Gav from Slow Mo Guys, and then Tom Scott from the Tom Scott channel. I can't remember. I think it's just called Tom Scott, something like that. But they did a challenge where they tried some hot sauces. They answered some questions and stuff like that. So I'm doing away with the questions part. I'm just going for the two hottest ones that they talked about, and I'm gonna give it a go and see if it's too hot for me. I have my chips. Oh, on a green screen, that looks kind of funky, doesn't it? And then I also have two of the hottest hot sauces that they tried. I have Da Bomb Evolution, so for that. And then also the hot ones, the Last Dab Apollo. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these things out. I have not taken out of the box. They just came in today. A little pricey, not too bad as far as hot sauces go. But they are a little bit on the pricey side. I think I spent altogether between the two bottles $50 total, so it's not too bad. So basically I'm a little nervous. I'm just gonna say that because I've had a lot of hot sauces, I've had a lot of hot challenges, I've had a lot of hot stuff, and so far nothing's really put me down. I've had a few that were kind of close. The Death Nut challenge was a major thing. And that was because it just piled up. Just one step over one step. You know, just every time you had another one, it was like 15 minutes of just pure heat continually and continually and continually. So, I figured let's do a sauce instead for this one, for, coming back and just putting out a video. There's not a lot to this. I'm just going to, I'm going to take a chip. I'm going to put some sauce on it. I'm going to try it. My mouth is already actually watering quite a bit because I am anticipating the amount of heat that's going to be coming from it. I don't have any ice cream. I don't have any milk or anything like that to diffuse it. I just have a little bit of flavored water. So I figured why not just give it a go. So first one, took it out of the box. This is the, if I can get it positioned right, this is the the Apollo. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little weird. It's not focusing for some reason. But it is the hot ones, the Last Dab Apollo, made with the Apollo pepper. And then I also have, like I said before, the Da Bomb Evolution. So let's give it a go. Now, I've heard this one is hotter. The Da Bomb is hotter than the Last Dab Apollo, if I can get this correctly. There we go. Not certain if it is. We're going to see. I'm going to probably go for the Da Bomb first, just because that's kind of how they did it on their show. And should have said at the beginning, I know they're never going to see this. I'm not crazy. But just on the off chance they did, I want to say thank you to them because they're amazing. They're amazing YouTubers, and I watch all their stuff, and just great people. So, and this is a really good inspiration for me to kind of just put another video together. It's been a while since I put one out. But maybe if people like this, and maybe do more. Now I also have something too. I'm gonna put this up. It's a special thing. If for some reason these sauces are not too hot for me, on the off chance, because there's always that possibility, I do have a jalapeno pepper, which since it's green, it's showing up kind of freaky colors. It's taking the background. It's a fresh jalapeno, got it from the store. And I am going to put a little bit in a bowl, and I'm going to dip this in, and I'm going to eat it. So, if for some odd chance this is not hot enough for me, just straight chips and pepper, I have another avenue, right? I mean, there's nothing too much about it. So, let's go ahead and slice open this bottle. This bottle seems to be pretty big. It is 5 ounces, which is standard size, I think, for most hot sauces, but it gives you enough so you can eat it. You can put it in your food. You put it in some chili, which is always a good thing. Let's see. I think I just popped the seal. Maybe. Nope. Oh, it's got perforation. Let's just go ahead and perforate this and open it up. I'm going to get a good smell of it. And as always, just kind of jumped out open on me. I'm going to give you kind of an idea of what it tastes like, what it smells like. Smells spicy. I mean, there's not much to tell you. I mean, it almost has a kind of a smoky flavor or smoky smell to it. I don't know if that's the main thing, but it's let's see. It says that its red hot chilies have evolved and sauce design has changed in tandem. After traveling beyond insanity, we turned to ground zero and found the final answer. This is our evolution, a more sophisticated Da Bomb. Brutal heat from some of the hottest peppers known to man. Warning, this sauce is extremely hot. Keep out of reach of children. Consume one drop at a time with extreme caution. This is, I got this off Amazon from the Heatonist, I think it's called. I've tagged them in. I'll probably tag them in this video as well, just so they can kind of see my reaction to it. It says it has, what does it have? Red hot chili peppers is the first one. Water, vinegar, salt, spices, including paprika, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so red hot chili peppers. That's the main spicy ingredient. But we're just going to give it a go. We're going to take a chip. You know what? I should probably shake it up first, because it did just come in shipping, and things settle sometimes. So let's give it a shake. Do a little shake there. All right. We have shaken it up. Shaken it. I don't know if that's a word. It is now. All right. So, I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit of glob right there at the top. I'm just going to do a nice, healthy, I don't know if you can see it on there. Yeah, you can see it on the screen. It's 3 drops. Let's go with another giant dollop. All right. So, once again, this is Da Bomb Evolution. It is on a normal Tostitos scoop chip, and it kind of just fills the bottom up. Well, we're gonna see how it goes, how it tastes. It smells hot, but let's see what happens. There's some good heat. It fights you. It definitely fights you. Straight from the get-go. It kind of takes it from 0 to 50, like right away. Definitely feeling this on my tongue. Because I kind of flipped it over when I put it in. Because I saw them do it in the video. And I'm like, hey, if they do that, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Overall, not a bad taste. I'm not going to say it's a great taste. The heat is definitely there. It is building. Let's see what it takes. Overall, not a bad sauce at all. Let's see how it builds, because that's usually one thing with hot sauces. Is some of them have slow builds or slow burns. Some of them burn straight from the beginning and then just drop off dramatically. And some have a nice, even build till they get to the point where you're kind of, I don't know, you're sweating, your nasal passage is open. It's just the fun stuff, you know? Well, fun stuff for people that like spicy peppers. Overall, I would say out of a 10, this is probably about a 7 or 8, maybe 7.5. I'll give it 7.5 on as far as heat level. It's not the hottest thing I've ever eaten. It's not the mildest thing I've ever eaten. It's definitely there. But it kind of reminds me of a lot of, I don't know if you all have tried the Choco Challenge or even the One Chip Challenge. It kind of reminds me of that. Those were ghost peppers on, I think, both of those. And I think they might have had scorpion pepper too. I'm not 100% on that. But it kind of reminds me of that. It's more of an even heat. Jumps up really fast. Kind of levels off. And then just kind of, you know it's there. You can feel the burn. You know it's there. Overall, not a bad sauce. Not a bad hot sauce. Pretty good. I would say this would be really good in some chilies, or like a nice chili, like a Texas chili or something. I don't know. If you like spicy stuff, this would be one to try. Cooking in conjunction with something, probably be good on a burger actually. Maybe wings. Definitely would be a good wing sauce because of the quick burn and then the slow drag off the burn. I still feel it. It's nowhere near as hot as it was. It's definitely kind of eased off quite a bit. But overall, not bad. I mean, not bad. It's got some good heat to it, and it's definitely worth the cost. That's for sure. Ooh, got a little bit on my finger. A little bit more burn there. Let's see. No. Just added to what I already have. Didn't feel it hit the back of my throat. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a touch. Not the kind of that you normally... Like, sometimes they burn really bad on the tongue. Sometimes it hits the back. And hits the back of your throat and just kind of, like, sits there. And everything just feels hotter constantly. But overall, not a bad hot sauce. Not the hottest thing in the world. Not really worth jumping around about. You know, grabbing milk, grabbing ice cream, whatever. Now, this is a little different. I'm going to go straight into the last tab, the Apollo Pepper. From the Hot Ones challenge. I don't know if y'all have seen them on YouTube. Sorry, I keep looking down here because that's where my monitor is. Apologize. But yeah, this is not... From what I've seen, this is one that gives people a lot of issues. It really kind of messes with them. So we're going to give it a go. This was the one that I'm probably a little bit worried about because I don't think I've ever had an Apollo Pepper. I've heard good things about it. I've heard it's really hot. I've eaten habanero peppers. I've eaten ghost peppers. I've eaten Carolina Reapers, just raw. Just washing them off, eating them. I've also eaten them where they're dehydrated and you have to rehydrate them. Those are hot. You will feel them later. I will guarantee you, no matter how hot you think they are, when you first eat them, you do have what's called capsaicin cramps. Is a natural, it just happens. You feel it just kind of, But if the taste is there, that is more than worth it. More than worth it. I can't stress that enough. If you like hot sauce, it's definitely amazing. So, we're going to give this one a go. I think it's perforated as well, so this time I won't go for the blade first. I'm going to go ahead and just try to open it the way they tell me to open it. Ooh, that was satisfying. Don't know if y'all heard that, but a little worried about this one. We'll see what happens. Now, I noticed, I believe this is the one that Tom had on his challenge. He missed a question or something like that. And towards the end of the video, he was just hopping all around. You could tell he was in pain. So, I don't know his heat level. He didn't really have to try too many during his challenge, so I'm not certain on how he would have taken the other ones. So, I'm not sure whether this is something that should be super hot for me or was super hot for him, but just was only super hot for him. So, looks like the little tab thing popped up. All right, I shook it up, I think. Let's give it another shake just in case. I think I shook it up, though. I think I did. It's very much more liquidy. So, it looks like I'm going to end up getting more on this chip than I bargained for sure. No matter how easily I drop it off. I'm going to go ahead and give it a smell. Ooh, yeah. I can tell this one is going to kick a little harder. Not sure how hard it's going to kick, but I'm also getting some of that smoky flavor. Let's see. Let's read the ingredients real quick before what? The Apollo pepper, distilled vinegar. That's what I'm smelling like. The vinegar, I think. Pepper powder, Apollo pepper powder. So it's like double whammy of Apollo pepper. So yeah, this is gonna be a trial by fire for me trying Apollo peppers. And, yeah, Apollo pepper distillate. So, 3. Ooh, the other one's kind of blocking me up a little bit. Ooh, okay, sorry about that. Making weird noises here. So 3 out of the 4 ingredients are Apollo pepper. So, I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie, but I've done hot stuff before. So, I think with the other one, I can tell you right now, before I do this, I know it seems like, oh, he's stalling. He's not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I promise you that. But, I can tell you with the other one, I am going to dip the jalapeno in the other one, for sure. Now, if this one's hotter, but I still can take it, I'm going to dip the jalapeno in this one instead. But, if this one is insane, to a level that I can't even stand it just out of the bottle, then I think I may just do the other one. But, there's always a chance this one's going to be fine. I'm just worried. I'm worried, building myself up, and, it's nothing. But, I know, based off smell alone, this one is going to kick harder. It just feels like it will. Okay, let me get you on camera here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is a massive dollop. I don't know if you can see that without it falling. That is a massive dollop of the Apollo pepper sauce. The Hot Ones last dab of Apollo pepper. All right, let's try it. Am I crazy now? Yeah, I think I am. All right, slow burn. It's not starting off really hot. Feel it building. Okay. It's not there yet. I think with Tom, it came about 15 seconds, 20 seconds in. So I'm going to get there close here. Wow. Okay, I'm going to give it a second here. Because some of them are really slow burns. Some of them take a little bit of time and then just hit. I'm not feeling it though. Feeling it on my tongue, for sure. I don't get it. And one smells a lot hotter. But I'm not feeling any heat. I'm not going to say I'm not feeling any heat. There is heat. Wait. Here it comes. I feel it. It's building, but it's like under the tongue, which is weird because I didn't put any under the tongue. It was all top. But it's starting underneath. But still, I can tell you one thing though. I can guarantee you, this is a slow burn. This is not a fast hit you hard. This is there. But I don't get it. I mean, he was short of incapacitated by it. I mean, he wasn't incapacitated, but he was definitely chugging the milk. He was eating the ice cream. I feel it. It's building, but it is really slow on the build. I mean, overall, not bad. And you saw, I got a decent amount. Let's see. I'm just going to let it sit and ruminate for a second here. See what happens. There's definitely a burn to it. It's definitely a building burn. It's not a... Like the other one was a 10 second. And you started feeling it. This one took a little longer. But overall, still, I'm not feeling it. It's just... I'm not feeling it at the back of my throat. Where I really feel it is just underneath the tongue. A little bit on the top of the tongue, but most of it else underneath the tongue. It's not... I'm not going to say this is my favorite one because I was worried about it, but the buildup that I had in my head was totally different than the buildup that it delivered. The hype was writing checks that the pepper couldn't cash. It just didn't get it. So I'm going to go ahead and say, in just my simple opinion, that the Da Bomb Evolution edges out in heat ever so slightly. The Apollo pepper. I see the Apollo pepper being better, let's say on a taco. I think that would be really good. Really reminds me of, with a little bit more heat, I'm going to give you that, a little more heat than like the Diablo sauce at Taco Bell. It's not jump around the room hot at all. It's a slow build. I'll give you that. It has heat, but it's already like dissipating at this point. So it built, but it like, say it started here. It took forever to get to here, and then right after it's dropped. I mean, it's already dropped. So what can I say? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So what I'm going to do, since neither one of them really lived up to the hype, I see, if you were not a hot pepper, I'm not going to say enthusiast, if you're not really into hot peppers, I could see where this would probably set you down a little bit. Jump around, eat, slamming ice cream. I could see some people doing that, but definitely not from the Apollo. And I shook it up. And, some people will say, "Well, it all went down to the bottom, and you didn't." I shook it up. I'm pretty sure twice. I think I at least did it once. I know I did it once, but it didn't really hit me that hard. The Evolution one, that hit hard, but not really that hard. So, you may think I'm crazy, but what I'm about to do, I'll give it to you. It's kind of crazy. It's a little crazy. I am going to put a little bit in. I got my chip bowl right here, right? All right. I hope it shows them on camera because this is going to be crazy. I'm going to put a little of this into the bowl. I'm going to dip a jalapeno in it. I'm going to try that. I think that's going to be hot. Jalapenos aren't that hot. But I find when you stack pepper on top of pepper, spice on top of spice, sometimes you can get an extra little oomph, a little, it kind of juices up the spice, so we're going to try it regardless, right? So if it's crazy, let me go and shake it one more time, just in case it went to the bottom while you were talking. I'm going to give it a good shake. You can get all this stuff that's at the bottom. Just give it a shake. All right. Ooh, got a little bit on the table. That's fine. I'll eat that later. All right. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of weird because it looks like I'm dropping it in an oven. I don't want to use too much of this. It's really thick. It's hard to describe. It's kind of a, I don't know. It's a thicker sauce. The other one was more of a thinner sauce. The Apollo was a thinner sauce. Can you see that? I mean, it looks a little weird in there. Looks like, I don't know. But I'm going to take this. This is a jalapeno, I swear. It's like, for some reason, I mean, it's green. So on the green screen, it's not going to show up as well. But it is a jalapeno. It's kind of cool how it does that. Whee! Because it goes like right through my head. Oh, you see the background now. Yeah, woo. All right. Get a nice glob. You can see the glob on there. I think I'm crazy for this. So I got a nice dollop on there. Let's get a little more. Let's just kind of scoop it. We're gonna scoop it. All right. So kind of see it through the greens here in a little bit. I mean, it's on there. It's definitely on there. We're gonna go ahead and I'm saying this like you're gonna do it with me. You're not gonna do it with me. I know that not many people would do this. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of this. I'm just going to eat the end of it. I usually hate eating the ends of the jalapeno peppers. I don't know why. It's just kind of weird like that. Normally I cut the ends off. But For this, I wanted people to see it is a jalapeno, even though green screen kind of plays tricks on you. It's kind of cool. It looks like I'm holding like a weird egg or something. All right, so let's give it a go. It's weird though. I can definitely taste the jalapeno. I can definitely taste the heat from the evolution sauce, the bomb evolution. It's not. It's almost like it killed the heat. Get a little bit of that jalapeno stuck in the back of your throat. No matter how much you like peppers, it'll make you choke. I got a little bit more on there. As you can kind of see, now that it's kind of a different color, you can kind of see the jalapeno on the inside. I literally only, on that bite, that first bite, I almost lost the bomb altogether. Altogether, it's gone. It's almost like the jalapeno killed it. How that happened, I have no idea. Oh. Okay. That time I felt it a little bit. I'm feeling it. It's not. Sorry. You get those little seeds stuck in your back of your throat. They kind of. Overall, didn't do much. Didn't do much. It was hotter on the chips than it was on the jalapeno, which I would not have expected. I really wouldn't have. So what I'm going to do, I'm crazy. I'm just going to tell you that. This is a little crazy. I'm going to take a little of this Apollo, which wasn't as hot. I'm going to put it in the same bowl, so I get a little bit of both. Like I said, this one's a little more liquid, so maybe that'll fill in a little bit. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. That's all over the bottom of that bowl. But okay, I'm feeling the burn a little bit, but you know what? I'm gonna get this coated with the new Apollo. Get it all mushed up. Mushy. All right. Should I do it? Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Should I do it? But yeah. Give myself a second here. Because the other one's I'm starting to feel it open up things a little bit. I'm starting to feel the little bit of the nasal passages opening. The other one is actually hitting hard now. So it's funny. Whenever I put it on the jalapeno, which I still got some of the Apollo on there, which I'm going to eat this here in a second. But when I put the other one on here, it slowed down the burn so much. Not sure why. Not sure how. I'm sure there's something scientific about it. However, it does build. And it's a full mouth thing. I don't know if it's adding the jalapenos to it or not. But I'm going to go ahead and give this one a go so I can go ahead and knock it out. Definitely getting a little harder to chew. Because your body's like, I don't want to have any more of this. But oh wow. Okay. Ooh, a little harder to swallow. Wow. So, very interesting there. Let me finish chewing real quick. Sorry. So, very, very interesting there. So, this one, the bomb was hotter by itself, faster, and then slowly burned off, right? Apollo never really reached high, came back down. When I put it on the jalapeno, this one all but died. It slow burned all the way to the end. Started to build at the end a little bit. Apollo, on the other hand, when you add the jalapeno to it, the fresh jalapeno, straight from the store, I'm going to tell you, that gives you a kick. That does kick harder now. But I had to add the jalapeno to it. By itself, did not kick that hard. But definitely feel something now. My mouth is definitely got that spicy feeling that we all love when we eat peppers. It's really good though. I really like it. Adding the jalapeno did add that extra layer of flavor. Also added that extra layer of heat to one of them. The other one killed for some reason. I don't understand why. But if you know why, leave a comment. That'd be great. But I see I've been going here for 30 minutes. Nobody wants to watch a guy just eat hot sauce and spices for 30 minutes. You know, it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off and say thank you for watching. If you do like this type of content, like watching me eat spicy things, you can, leave a comment down below of what spices you think I should try. I think that would be great. So thanks for watching. And if you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the video. My mouth is actually starting to get a little bit on fire. Hit the back of your throat like nobody's business. Oh my goodness, it's nice. But overall, 2 really good hot sauces. I recommend you look them up on Amazon and purchase them. So, thanks again, and have a great evening, or day, or whatever you're in. Have a good one. Bye.